Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time. This week's Tavern Brawl is another deck building one. It seems like it has some potential to be very interesting. There are a few different strategies I can think of. I'm not sure I even picked one, I just sort of made a deck. But Blingtron is giving you a random weapon. I'm assuming it just gives each player a random weapon to start with, but he also changes your hero power to get a random weapon. Which is interesting because your Acid Ooze, right? You're not blowing up a card anymore. You're blowing up the weapon. So you actually, I think you want to be sparing with, you want to play with the Acid Ooze because you know your opponent's going to have weapons. But I think you want to save the Ooze in case your opponent gets a really apocalyptically good weapon. If they have like an averagey weapon, then you're not going to want to ooze it unless you really need to. But I'm going to take Savagery because I think this will work with weapons and thus become a good card where it's always forever been crap. And, you know, just other weapon-based neutral minions, like the Corsair is going to be awesome, the Bloodsail Raider and stuff like that. A bunch of taunt, Enhancer Mechano to give a bunch of taunt to stuff. Your opponent's not going to like Ironbark Protectors, that's for sure. But yeah, I can think of a few ways to do this, and one way was to make a mage deck that has all the freezing tech, plus you still have your like neutral stuff that's good with weapons. That would be pretty good. I think like if you were freezing your opponent a lot, you make it hard on them. I'd be tempted to make some kind of deck that features all the minions that are kind of bad because they're too skewed towards attack power, like Ice Rager. Right? You get your 5/2 for 3 and stuff like that, because your opponent's not going to want to kill them with weapons. And then if you also had stuff to give some of them taunt, that could mess people up. I guess I'm going to keep this starting hand, because it's all very cheap and castable. I can Raven Idol. Do we start with a weapon right away? We do. Oh, we both start with a Foam Sword, which is actually a pretty... So when this breaks, randomly summon a new weapon. Okay, that's a pretty good weapon, actually. Interesting. So, we start with 10 extra armor. I was wondering about that, because the rush potential seems so great. I am going to hit my opponent for 2. And I am going to Raven Idol. I don't see the need to use my charge guy there. I think I need minions more. I'm liking the taunt. I almost played with both of these cards. I didn't, but I almost did. Tournament attendee, you know, the mage doesn't have her ability to shoot things for 1, so this guy's cheapness might actually come in handy. I mean, he gets to choose. I'm going to take this guy anyway. He's a little bit bigger card. If she's still using her 2-attack weapon, then I can use him as a 2/3. Otherwise, I can make him a 3/2 and force her to go through that to do the damage. But yeah. Swipe. Okay, don't need that. Well, let's see what weapon I get. That is a pretty good weapon, although I could destroy it at any time to get the damage. But yeah, let's go 2/3. If my opponent just makes a better weapon, then fine, she can probably kill him, and take 1 less damage. But yeah. No, she's gonna do it that way. Interesting. She must have like an arcane missiles or something. Wow, she got that thing. The cannon's pretty. I was tempted to do the pirate thing because there are a lot of these good neutral minions are pirates, right? Nah, lame. Oh, nice. So I could Savagery for like a lot of damage. This is, yeah, we're gonna save that for later because it could be fantastic. I mean, if I made a new weapon, it would kill him, which is okay. But she's going to come out big. My opponent has a crappy small weapon. So let's kill all the stuff that's out there. I mean, my opponent will probably get a decent weapon, but even if she has a weapon that's big to kill her with, if you're killing her with a weapon, you're going to take the 6 damage. Which is why I think it'd be interesting to try the deck where you have like your Ice Ragers, your like Fell Reaver, and just crazy... What? What the hell is that? You wuss? Why would you... game had barely started. It's not like I was wasting a huge amount of time talking, was I? I wasn't running out of time on my turns. That was shameful. You quit just... really, seriously, that is enough to make you quit? I got one decent... like, it's a good mid-range weapon. It's not even a huge weapon. There are some big weapons out there.
I must protect
Gorehowl, Doomhammer. He's awesome. Your later game. Playing with the Living Roots because I figured it'd be a fast format. I mean, maybe I could do without it. The Draconid Crusher is not going to be as good as I thought he was because of the 10 armor. Again, if you had normal amount of hit points with the free weapons, this could have been a crazy, blazing fast, everyone dies format, but it slows it down a lot. On the other hand, he won't come out for a while, so whatever. Let's do part of what this guy's for. Make some saplings. Boom. So, my opponent could use a coin and just try and get a good weapon right away, before or after attacking. He's going to attack, he's going to coin and get a random weapon, I think. Unless he has a good minion to go with it, or whatever. No. Hold off. There's savagery. Not that important. Let's see what weapon I get. It's most likely going to be bigger than this, right? That is a good weapon. So we get a free Dread Corsair. And we're going to hit you for 1. It means I've got nothing to do with my mana. That is a drawback. And my opponent might just blow that up. Okay, I didn't expect him to blow that up. Oh my god, the 10 armor with shield slam. Oh, it's going to be like all warriors and druids. God damn it. Stormforged Axe, that's not so bad. Gonna coin and go for something better. Nope, Bloodsail Raider. Okay. So I am probably gonna want to savagery her, but let's Raven roll just in case. I've got minions. They're not. I can't cast them right now, but let's go for minion anyway. Whatever. Minions are good. Wow. You know, in general, minions are good. Specifically, these ones are not, but okay. I don't even have buffs, even though I went Druid. I thought about putting in some buff spells. There's hardly anything I have that would help him at all. So this is just a pile of crap.
What?
I'm not going to have like any beasts, but this guy is at least big, so I can have something else big to play later on. I should probably take the Archer for flexibility, but screw it, she's so lame. We're going to savagery this. And whack you for 5. No more armor for you. Starting with 10 armor makes the shield bash like pretty strong, but then he's going to need actual warrior cards to get armor. Yeah, you could have bash, you could have a shield maiden, whatever. You get stuff. Is she called a shield maiden? I don't know. The armored dwarf. I don't know why I assume she's called shield maiden, because I don't remember. So I could hit you for 5 and then make a new weapon, but your weapon is still weak sauce, so I'm going to play him and still hit you for 5. Because damage, that's why. Oh, it does still replace when this blade breaks. So any weapon you use up gives you... Wow. Okay, I thought it was a property of the first one, but looks like when you use up any weapon, you just get a new weapon. This one is crap, but... Speaking of crap, fair enough. Alright, not right now in Henso Meccano. But yeah, we'll play Agent Smith, and we'll hit you for 2, it's fine. I am way ahead on health, and I now have Agent Smith in play. I like him anyway, and when you're guaranteed to have a weapon all the time, pretty good. When this breaks randomly stuff in a new weapon. So yeah, the oozes are really not that strong. Now, Harrison Jones would be super strong. I don't have him. I'm not sure as hell not crafting him for this. Oh, Pirate Captain. Ah. You could go super heavy pirates. I don't know. I think I'd rather go super heavy smashing your face. Charged Hammer. That is weird. But we're just gonna crush her. Hi, I'm a Draconic Crusher. That sucks. And I don't have a choice. You're triggering that thing. Did it? It did not replace my power, interestingly. She's got all those cards, but he doesn't have any mana to do stuff. And I got a new charged hammer, and it replaced my hero ability with the charged hammer hero ability. Which means I can't replace the weapon intentionally anymore. But he's pretty doomed. Because he did not have enough damage, even if he used his weapon and all his attackable minions, he couldn't kill the Draconic Crusher, and he was gonna get murdered. I mean, technically he wasn't dead based on what was on the board, but he was in severe trouble. I might as well keep the Crushers in. They're pretty cool. You can, if you get ahead, you can do a lot of damage. Having a ton of taunt was one of the strategies. Going Warrior and just having a crap ton of taunt. Warrior has a lot of cards that relate to weapons and stuff like that. I didn't know about the armor. The armor thing is interesting. But yeah. You want to be using your weapon to damage your opponent. You want to be able to blow up minions. This is a slow, expensive hand. I think Evil Heckler is kind of awesome in this format. I'm going to keep him, even though I should really pitch him for cheaper stuff. Savagery is really good to have. Not going to complain about that. I will complain about many things. Including possibly the thing I just said I wouldn't complain about, depending on the circumstances. But, yeah. Yeah, Foam Sword my ass. 2 damage is not like foam. Although, starting with 10 armor each, I guess it's a little foamier. Okay, I thought about going Rogue. Rogue has a bunch of weapon-related cards. I ultimately decided they didn't seem that important. So I could get screwed here. I could get a bad weapon. If I do, I'll just Blingtron it into a better one. Or I could get this thing again. Once again, I can't use that, but I do get a free guide. I mean, I could have just done 5 damage to my opponent, but that's not what this is for. I don't have anything else that gives me any flexibility at all, but I need to be able to get her dead. Or get her minions dead, I mean. You should probably Foam Sword that guy and see if you get a good weapon. Yeah. You did not. You got a crappy weapon. Your hero power gives this weapon +1 attack instead of replacing it, but does that apply to this? I'm pretty sure this is going to replace it, right? Or will it? Maybe the way it's worded, it sounds like maybe that wouldn't happen. I don't know. I wish I had any cheaper things at all. That'd be nice.
For the wilds.
So that's just a battle cry. I don't really care about that. Making a new weapon does not seem like a win, because mine's pretty good. So I guess I'm going to leave that guy alive and regret it. But I think there's going to be something worse that I want a savagery at some point. Okay, that's going to get unpleasant. Damn.
This guy's toast.
Ow. Yeah, it's getting pretty serious. Okay, I don't know if it's worth blowing up that weapon. It is a 4-attack weapon, but there are a lot of worse things out there. Let's see what I get. Okay. Not super exciting. And I have lots of hit points. I don't need the taunt so bad right now. I'm going to get him out. He's more of an investment. Even though he can easily be taken out by her minions, I guess. Whatever.
Blood and plunder.
That's unfortunate. Going for the face, okay. Interesting. Ow. Don't worry about that. That guy also crossed my mind for things to put in the deck. That is pretty unpleasant. Savage Combatant is not going to do enough for me. Yeah, so gonna hurt a lot to kill a lot of that stuff. Gotta get the heckler out.
Your mother was a murloc!
I'm gonna kill that and see what I get. I see. That could actually have been okay, except I don't have any pirates right now. I'm gonna kill this guy. And I am going to use savagery that guy. Because I am in pretty dire straits. I didn't want to take the extra point of damage from killing him with my weapon. But I am in pretty bad place. My opponent may be running out of steam, but I'm running out of hit points much faster. So yeah, I think she's definitely doing better. Ow. And you should probably kill my 4-1 because he's a 4-1. No, you're going to let me kill her? Oh, you got a golem. Okay, that's really bad. Wow, is that bad. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to recover from this. It's a weapon I don't even want to blow up. It would only get worse. Yeah, I'm doomed. Doomed. There's no weapon I can get that is going to do enough better.
For the wilds.
Because I don't think you get the weapon's battle cry. If you get a weapon's battle cry, then the bubble weapon would potentially help me, but no. Let's just see how it reacts. This would be a bad idea. If I had any chance of winning, I wouldn't do it, but...
Job done. I wait for no one.
Yep. I don't know if these guys are worth including or not. The thing is, if your opponent gets, like, Gorehowl or something, or Doomhammer, you might really want to blow it up, but I'm not sure if they're actually worth the deck slot, because it's so... like, vital. Yeah, it's an interesting format. I think I might want to rebuild my deck and try the version where everything has super high attack, just to be extra obnoxious. But, this is a pretty interesting one. I'm sure there are a lot more ideas on what you could do with it. So, yeah. I usually don't get around to making a second video with a different deck, so we'll probably just see what else they come up with next week.
Show some love to the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.